Look at my Star Trek toys! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Look at My Star Trek Toys. It's a little show where I, Keith Varney, show Mike and Deglio my Star Trek toys. And today, Mike, before I ask you how you doing, because I know how you're doing, because today is Colin Degen Christmas here, both at my house and in Mike's house. Today we are going to be opening 2 mystery boxes from our good friend and patron, Colin Degen, who sent this along. If you would also like to send us a mystery box, and boy do we like mystery boxes, you can reach us at lookatmystartrektoys@gmail.com. So how you doing, Mike?
I'm doing great. It's like real Colin Degen Christmas, because these came maybe, 2 weeks ago? 2.5 weeks ago? So a bit of time ago. Enough that we've had to sit on it long enough that it's
it's the worst.
Almost long enough that they've been under the desk for so long that I almost forgot that.
Oh, I did not forget, because it's been on the top of my desk. This has felt like toys under the tree that my parents tortured me by putting there like December 1st.
Now, Chris Mitchell at CRM, who's also a frequent mailer, he also sent some goodies along with the Denny Crane figure that we've yet to. I wanted to do separate because they're Trekky. They're Trek toys.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll get to those. Chris, we didn't forget you. But do want to open the floodgates. I know this feels pandery, but it's true.
Oh, pander away.
Some of my favorite episodes, and I think some of the better episodes, are when we get fun stuff in the mail from what you folks there out in Viewerland think we would like. And I mean, we've gotten stuff from X06 down to customs with Worf shivs coming out of his butt.
Up to customs, yeah.
So anything, well, I mean, anything is very general.
Anything we'd actually,
anything that can, listen, I'm pretty sure I just bought a house. So I'm going to have shelves.
You have more space.
I'm going to be able to put things out. So help me fill those shelves, folks. Email Keith at lookatmystartrektoys@gmail.com. And as long as we can vet you as not a weird bot, we'll send you our address. You can send us stuff. We'll put it on the internet with your permission. We really appreciate it. It gets you right onto the Patreon Hall of Fame pretty quickly. So there you have it, Keith. I'm excited.
Very excited, and not to, and we are about to start the 2 months of Kevin Miles as well.
Oh wow! So okay, I don't even know what that is.
Miles and miles of Kevin Miles,
and it's
stuff,
almost the Christmas season for those of you who celebrate the gift giving season.
And of course, here we are. Are we offering to give gifts? No, this is the gift getting season for us.
Don't we give enough, Keith?
Do we though?
No.
What are we giving the world? All right. Anyway, so
tinnitus?
Let us. Tinnitus. Yeah. Fair enough. All right. So, how do you want to do this? Do you want to go first or second?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go second because that'll give you full focus. No, I'll go first so that you have full focus to help me.
Okay.
If in case I need some lore or some some Star Trekking. All right. I did want to. Can I take a moment, Keith? I think I will. If for those of you who watch our Deep Space Nine show, and for those of you who don't, I had mentioned on Amazon Prime there is a Star Trek docuseries called The Center Chair: 55 Years of Star Trek, and Keith said, "Do not watch it." So I started watching it right away after he said that. So I'll say this: there's a lot of first-person interviews with like cast members and stuff. It is not. I've only watched the first 2 episodes that are talking about the origins and Desilu Productions and Gene Roddenberry and all that stuff. A lot of fun stuff, especially for like a super newbie like me. I don't think Keith Varney's going to be the Keith Varneys of the world is going to be getting a lot out of it. And you know those shows like Best Week Ever or The Toys That Made Us, that vibe of like it's very every other line is a quip or like a funny callback. The tone of it, I suspect is going to upset some folk. It's very flip and whimsical.
I mean, everything we say is an attempted quip. We're just not funny.
I understand that, but I think going in, I expected like a 6-part docuseries like telling me about Trek, and this is more like it feels more fluffy than.
I think I started to watch it back in the day, and it's very, very surface.
Yeah, and
it's
even me who needs the surface info, I was like, yeah, okay.
No, there are better sources. Okay,
anyway.
All right.
So I'll go first then. Let's pop over to Toy Cam.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, you know what? I guess you're going first.
Okay.
Decision made.
All right. I'm very excited. I have no idea what is in this box. So you're going to know. Actually, you watching this are going to know before me because it'll be in the episode description.
Now, I do want to say, I have to say this before you even open that, Keith. Yeah. My box here, it cost $11 to ship. Yours was $11.70, which is telling me
I got the cooler stuff.
You got the cooler stuff.
Oh, well, there's nothing better than
when the arms race has begun, Keith and I get down to the cent.
That's my favorite thing about Christmas, the competition.
We have brothers, you can tell.
That's exactly right. That is exactly right. It's there's but having brothers is a whole nother like.
At our house at Christmas though, Keith, this is really funny. Christmas sucked in some ways because my mom decided that the only way to avoid conflict was just pure equity. And so my brother would open his present first and he'd get the toy. And then I opened my present. And guess what it was, Keith?
It's the same toy.
Same toy. So the element of surprise was not in my Christmas.
Okay. All right. Hold on. There's a letter here from Colin that I'm going to not read because I don't want spoilers. Right. But then I'll read it once I know what has happened. Oh, I'm so there's so many goodies in here. Okay, here we go. First up. Oh!
On camera.
Oh, sorry. I got too excited. This was something that I had talked about. Whoa!
What is
all right?
That's
First
Worf
off,
in Siberia.
This is a Trials and Tribulations custom wharf that is actually they didn't make one. Remember, they made an Odo, and they made everybody except for Worf
with the coat.
And here is a fantastic custom Trials and Tribulations custom. All right.
Oh, look, he comes with little tribbles too.
Look at that. Oh my God. All right. So, all right. Once I'm done this, when we go to yours, I'm going to go grab the rest of the Trials and Tribulations figures
and see how he
put
fits
them
in.
all together. And of course, more tribbles.
Amazing.
Which Colin, I don't know if you know, but like on the DS9 shelf there, what I did with the tribbles, I didn't really know what to do, so I just sprinkled them over the figures from that era. So I'm just going to sprinkle more of them on the shelf.
So my tribbles container is holding my phasers up right now, and just yesterday, Jen comes in and she goes, "Hey, what's this?" And she held something up, and I thought it was like a wind screen for a microphone, but upon closer inspection, I got to say out loud to Jen, "Oh, that's a tribble."
That's a tribble. Tribble. All right, so...
Oh, cool.
It looks like you sculpted something to create the hat. Is that an Odo jacket you're using? Boy, I don't know. That is extraordinary. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen. I'm sure there are plenty out there, but a custom Worf from that episode. Wow. All right, hold on. Let me shoot that for the. See if I can get it to focus.
There you go.
Look at that. That is amazing. All right, so you're gonna go there. I'll put you with your teammates once.
Now is that a stand down there? Is that a like a Klingon stand?
Yes, it sure is. All right, hold on. So I'll put them there. Which the stands are very key now. Now I've thanks to Colin and other people who have contributed. The figures on the bottom two shelves now have stands because of a certain feline who's been, problematic. Whoa! Holy crap! This is a whole bridge. Look at. Whoa! All right, hold on.
Put it on camera.
Sorry. This is the bridge console. Looks like I need some glue here.
Cool.
Put this together here. Look at that. It's an original series bridge console. What? Hold on. I need some.
You got to go to the liner notes.
Oh, look at this. It's an original series bridge display made for me by another customizer, Joseph Dickerson. He created bridge chairs and a helm nav console and a captain's chair for me. Now that I purchased similar equipment from another customizer, 3D Trekker, I would donate these to the collection. Oh, wow. All right, hold on. That's the easiest fix in the world. And, oh my God, it's the freaking captain's chair.
You got to choose the right Kirk to sit there, don't you?
Well, this is the TOS.
TOS, all right.
So I gotta have the classic original series Kirk. All right, look at that.
Didn't I say Kirk?
Yeah, but like original series Kirk, meaning not movie era.
Movie Kirk. I got you.
Not surprisingly, I have many Kirks. Mm-hmm. This is 3D printed. Wow. All right, this is cool. So now you have the pieces.
You know, Keith, there is an old saying, actions speak louder than words. You know what speaks louder than actions?
What's that?
Quantity of Kirk.
Quantity of Kirk, yes. All right, so now you can look at it this way and really get a sense of how cool a set that is.
That's really rad.
That is great. I'm starting to develop a series of bridges back there because now I have the one from Enterprise. I have Wrath of Khan.
So I had a thought for now, since I've been kind of envisioning eventually the shelves like you have. I don't think I'm going to start with the shelves just because of other hundreds of thousands of dollars I'm pumping out for this situation. But eventually. But since I'm in the eventually land, you're not. So here's what I'm thinking, Keith. Because we have some of these like very hyper curated collections now and bigger stuff. Could you envision maybe doing yourself or employing the swath of artists we have at our disposal now in your little cubbies within the shelves? Could the cubbies themselves not become somewhat diorama sets, right? Like background and environments that you could then place the things into? Because now you're getting there.
No, absolutely they could. See, here's the problem, though. I'm out of shelf space.
You might have to lose a TV.
I'm literally yesterday online trying to find like another shelf that will fit in here. And I don't really have any wall space either, but somehow
you could lose some posters and go wall shelf.
Well, you'd think, but like most of the perimeter is covered by desk, piano, or shelves already.
Okay,
so,
hold on, ready?
I need a bigger basement.
Second house,
yes. Okay, great. I'll buy second house just for the action
I can lease
figures.
some of my upcoming wall space.
No, you just want to take my stuff.
No, I have a lot of your stuff in the closet that is going to finally be uncloseted.
Oh, that's true. All right, so we got to keep going. Got to keep going here.
Yeah. Oh, there's more.
So in here, phasers and phasers and phasers, beginning the arsenal.
That's an Keith's now is under militia watch.
I
Since our YouTube channel has already been watch listed.
It's crazy. We'll talk about it on Deep Space Nine, but yes. All right, so that's awesome. Yeah, I'm just wait for the arsenal I'm going to have pretty soon in a few weeks. And in here, here are the chairs. Okay, great. I'm like afraid to look in because I want it all to be a surprise.
That's fun. That's great.
So here we have the Chekhov and Sulu chairs. Oh, that's so cool. All right, so now as we're building out our bridge, we have Chekhov and Sulu chairs and Kirk's chair. I'll get that glued back on, no problem. And then, wow. All right, so now, yeah. So we've a lot of bridges coming. Yeah, I need another bookcase. Damn. All right.
What a problem to have.
I know. What a horrible problem. Oh.
You know, and something else. Can I share?
Yeah.
First of all, Colin, awesome. This is really cool. Keith's really. I can tell when Keith gets excited because he overthinks. His brain is spinning. I had a thought the other day I wanted to share. It's cheesy, but it's true. You know, we always say whenever we talk about customs, like, oh, we couldn't do it. We're not customizers.
Well, you are now.
Oh, that's true. That is true. But guess what, Keith? I thought about it. You didn't have an internet buddy to talk Star Trek with. And so you've over years so far, you've created one. Have you not customized your own co-host?
I molded this musical theater dude who'd never seen an episode of Star Trek into another nerd. Yeah. So yes, I did.
You are a customizer.
I customized my friend. Aw, that's so nice. All right, and last up, what do we have? Oh, it's a Chekhov. Wait, they didn't. All right, hold on.
You go to the liner notes.
Liner notes, yes. They never made a Chekhov and Scotty, and you fixed it. Okay, holy what?
Holy what?
What? Holy moly!
Oh, rad!
Right. So, I got so excited. So they for the original movie, for Star Trek: The Motion Picture, they never made a Chekhov or a Scotty. But and Colin did this with the Wrath of Khan uniforms too. He's like, I got you, and fixed it, and made it happen. What? That is all right. So here's what he said. Okay. Sorry, I'm so excited I can't talk. All right, so I remedied this by removing the head of the motion picture Sulu figure and replacing it with the Star Trek Generations Chekhov head to make a Chekhov the motion picture figure. For Scotty, I removed the head of the motion picture Spock, shaved off the back collar, and swapped it with a classic Scotty head. I painted a mustache on the Scotty head and added gray accents to the hair to make it better match the salt and pepper of the late 70s Jimmy Doohan. I also printed out stickers using a Star Trek font that somehow resembles what was on the display stands. The stands I also included. Wow.
That's rad.
Also, this is one of the things that always peeved me about the Playman Star Trek line was that the classic Chekhov was too tall and the classic Scotty was too short. I remedied this by taking apart the figures and swapping out the legs to create action figures that better match the height of the actors playing the roles. So these two here. All right, hold on. Oh, I'm too excited. I'm too excited. So these figures here are customs as well. I didn't realize that they were customs because he'd fixed the height. Look at that. All right, hold on. One thing at a time. Let's take a look at the motion picture Chekhov. So here is the motion picture Chekhov, which we never got. That is flawless.
Yeah, you couldn't convince me that wasn't a retail item.
That's flawless. And he said he did did the stand too with the sticker and the correct font to match the other ones from that line. Look at that. Wow. It's like, I need more shelf space because now these aren't just like random pips and pops from the movies. I have the whole lineup from the Wrath of Khan uniforms, now the motion pictures.
Go ahead. I'm sorry I'm so esoteric and nostalgic today, but I am.
It's Sunday morning.
I haven't slept at all. You know what else these kinds of gifts afford us? And when people say we offer to the collection, sort of our shared collection, it's not just so. It used to be, Keith, and I don't take too much. I mean no disrespect. People come to your basement and you're like, here's my shelf of toys, and they're like, okay, cool. What are these? You're like, well, these are old Playmates toys. I used to love them in the '90s. Cool, but now as you walk somebody through your collection, be like, oh yeah, and this really cool guy, Colin, made this. This is the to match the missing part of the line. Like there's so many more stories to tell.
Stories.
It's a museum. It goes from a collection to a museum, and that difference is really cool.
And that's right. And it is also, it's not just my collection anymore.
Right. It's shared. I feel the same way.
It's a collaboration of a whole community now. That you're right. They all have stories, and they're all. It's all of. I mean, my collection now is everybody's collection that we're all watching together, and it is something that many people have contributed to. now like a lot of people have contributed. It's not really just mine anymore.
And some people who are no longer with us, right?
That's right.
Through estate sales and such. It's kind of cool.
That's right. It's
that I love the accent, that gray accent.
Oh yeah, just like me.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Doohead looked a lot better at 45 than I do. Wow. No, you're right. I mean, and like it is something to be appropriately wistful about because it is really quite something. The generosity, the creativity, and the talent of the people who've played a part in this and done.
I have the one shelf that is I have sort of my acrylic display cases for Chris's customs and the X06s I've collected. And, people are genuinely excited to talk about the X06s because they look so lifelike. But damned if the first thing people notice and talk about when they enter my office are Chris's customs.
Yeah. Well, the customs and the Super Shiv Wharf, your all of your quarks, your light up, your beaming quark. I mean,
people really the only things from the 2024 Playmates line, 2022 was it?
22 and 3. Yeah.
The only thing of those that have stayed out on display, believe it or not, are the Prodigy figures.
Interesting.
Just for the difference of them. You see that X06 is putting out Lower Decks figures?
No, well, that's cool. I wonder how they're doing them. That's interesting. All right, so here is what Colin was saying about the heights. He fixed the heights.
Wow.
All right, so Mike, go to your shot, and I'm going to go and collect a bunch of samples here to show together. All right, so here is where the original figures and then the adapted figures. Because you can see, look how tall Chekhov is in relation to Scotty, right? And you can see Chekhov is too tall and Scotty is too short. So now you put the appropriate Scotty and Chekhov together, and you can see, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
And that's the thing, like, I had never really clocked. Because not only, because I thought it would be that, like, they're all the same height because they use the same legs, but actually, they really messed up and really got the heights completely backwards. I mean, it wasn't just that they were the same, they were backwards.
You think there's any possibility they just put it into production wrong and were like, well, it's too expensive to fix it, so we kept it?
Probably, yeah. And so, all right, so those are those guys. And now you can see, because they in that era on that space station, it was all about the shoulder pockets. Both Worf and Odo had them.
That is the same jacket. So you think it's just an adapted Odo?
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
But like
added the beard. I mean, to retrofit the face. Yeah.
And add the hat. See, the hat had to be custom built. And then so you can see with that era. Wow. All right. So now I have a complete set. So it's weird. So what Colin has done for me.
That Trials and Tribulations Cisco is awesome.
Yeah. He's completed the missing figures to complete a set. So it completes the Trials and Tribulations set completely. So now I have the entire cast from that episode. And similarly, the entire cast from the motion picture is now on the shelf, in the same way that he completed my full collection of the Wrath of Khan uniforms. So I have now complete sets that were never produced in the world. So
it makes my Dick Tracy brain want that blank custom so bad.
Yeah, it sure does.
Nobody's ever done it for me.
So Colin, thank you so much. I am
That's
humbled
awesome.
And grateful, and like, what a way to begin my Sunday morning. So so we're gonna drop this immediately. So in case you're wondering when we filmed this, right freaking now. So now I think it's your turn, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Also have a note. Should I read the note? No note yet. Right?
Yeah, we'll do the note on the fly. Oh, I know that box. That's a football card box.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, did you get your own set?
Looks like I did. Chekhov. Oh yeah,
You got your own set.
Oh man.
Oh, okay. You know what this means, buddy?
The arms race is on.
Well, this means now you're gonna have to go and get the rest of them.
Keith, it's Christmas all over again. It's equity.
Just like you said.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe. Look at that! Oh my god, that is hilarious.
I have a. I'm gonna, at least they'll get an HD look because my camera's a little. It's local.
There. Ever wondered, would you kiss yourself? Probably.
Well, you know what? These are. I know I'm only probably in this house another 2 months, but they're going out.
Oh yeah. Well, and because now on our Patreon page, we have watched the motion. Hey, Tux. We have watched the motion picture, and we've watched Wrath of Khan.
Choking Hazards. Did you come with Choking Hazards as well?
I did as well, yeah.
Come on, Tux.
Which are some of the best ones that Playmates ever made. Hey, Tux. Thanks for your help.
All right. You know what? Because of just for the camera alone, I'm going to show all these because...
Yeah, definitely.
Man,
get the height.
So cool.
That's, I mean... It's funny. It's the little details that really pull it together and getting the heights correct on those figures genuinely makes it all the better.
Sky.
Yeah. So in my in my fantasy house where I become a millionaire on Broadway, look at that. I'm gonna have to get another room for these and do the diorama idea, like you said. All I have to do is become a wild success on Broadway, because that's easy. And I haven't been failing at that for 21 years.
Well, I mean, it's... If you don't mind, Keith, when you become a wild success, if you could just, like, get me, like, just a share of that success so that you could help me out with my collection. I'll be an understudy. I mean, I'm happy to understudy.
Yeah, it's easier to write you a check, because I don't have any control over the rest of that.
Well, if you're a big enough success, you do. So I need you to reach, like, I get to pick my cast success.
Okay. Right, so my fourth show that's successful.
Yeah. If you just be fast about it, though, I'd appreciate that.
Yes. Okay. See, yeah, now. All right, so here's the thing, Mike. I bet, once you have your space, I bet I have duplicates of most of those sets that I can give you.
Okay.
So you can fill out the casts. I think I have most of them somewhere. So we'll get you hooked up.
We're going POV, baby.
Oh. Wow. That's crazy.
Okay, so we got another box in here, but I'm going to replace the camera so I don't have to, I'm going to make everybody seasick here.
Okay, well, appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Might have broke it. Not sure.
Okay, cool.
All right, hold on.
I have some super glue in my desk. Hold on. Do I have some here?
Okay. We're back. All right, we're going into the second box, Keith.
I have cat toothpaste in my desk. Does it might work? Oh, okay. So we've got cool sticker.
Rad sticker.
Hologram of original series Klingon. Those are cool stickers. You should go save those.
I'm gonna save them. Can I save them? Yes, they're still sticky. I think I'm gonna put them on a little. Or I'll just cut this piece out. I think.
Yeah. All right. Oh no!
What did it? Transporter?
That's the transporter pad.
Oh, I love the way he does the inside. It's never just like, here's some stuff. It's always a rad.
Oh.
These are cool.
Oh, that is so cool. You have and what a great display.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
What a great way to put your cast on the... Oh, that's cool. What's the story behind that? Now you've got to get into
the liner notes.
The letter. Yeah, what is the story? What is that from?
I'm going to tell you, Keith, but I'm OCD, so I have to.
Well, naturally,
I have to be placed onto the stand. As you know, I used custom action figures to make the one things that have always peeved me about the line. Classic Czech was too tall, but yada, yada, yada. Another thing that bothered me is that in the classic movie series, they made Star Trek the motion picture figures Kirk, Spock, McCoy to an old...
We did that, yeah.
In addition, I added a bonus transporter platform that was partially repainted and reassembled from the Playmates version created for the 2009 J.J. Abrams Star Trek film. I figured you could display some of your custom-made and factory-produced action figures you've collected over the years. Hope you enjoy. Sincerely, Colin Degen.
Oh, what a great... So it's an adaptation of the Abrams one. Oh, that's so smart.
So smart. So cool. I really love... I gotta tell you, I'm really taken with the box as well. Just these stickers.
Oh, I mean, love the stickers. Because you always know it's a Colin box because it's got the stickers on it. Oh, look at that.
I mean, not only exciting, but it was a surprise. I didn't even know anything was coming. Just... I don't know what to say, man. There's
no, we talk about it all the time, but it continues to be true. It will always be true. The generosity of the people who watch us is humbling, and we appreciate it immensely. And especially in a situation like this, the generosity and talent as well, and creativity, and it's all of the above. And now, okay, I have to remember I'm still on the air because my mind is racing on how to display these appropriately. Now that, these completed sets. And I need to build sort of like a diorama background from that movie or that episode. Line them all up. That might be fun. Gonna have to take advantage of your color printer is what I'm gonna need to do.
Yeah, I'm happy to print anything. There also is the... I think my approach is going to be a lot more the Barnes exhibit in Philadelphia, which is an aesthetic placement rather than categories like original series. I think I might be a little bit more less homogenous, if you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah, a little more
organic, yeah. A little dip out of
colors and lights.
Yeah,
I love it. Wow. Okay, so I know. Well, here we are. Colin Degen. Thank you so much. You are a legendary patron. You are a patron Hall of Famer. Your generosity continues to astound. I'm excited to have so much of your work on the display behind me here. Here is our patron Hall of Fame. Many people got here because of their generous contributions that they mailed to us to show on the show. These are our other patrons, they are normal patrons who have been supporting our show on a monthly basis. They get a whole bunch of bonus content, including live watch-alongs of Star Trek movies. We've watched 3 of the movies live with you, the patrons, but it's all archived up there. It's super, super fun, and we can watch Mike watch Deep Space Nine every week. It's and you can get in for just $1 because we do not want to financial gatekeep at all. So thank you so much. We will be beginning next week building out my arsenal from Kevin Miles, who donated a literal arsenal for us to play with. I can't wait to start that. We have a whole mess of other stuff going. You've got stuff from Chris coming, and I still have to do the T'Pol bridge set. I know people are excited to see that. So we've got tons of exciting stuff coming up on new episodes of Look at My Star Trek Toys. We will see you back here next week. Thank you so much for watching. Colin Degen, thank you so much. We will see you later. Till then, this has been Look at My Star Trek Toys!